Hello, gentlemen. Jack here, presenting you with an episode of What's in Jackfinder. So, we're going to start today with abilities. Abilities are what you'd think of as your moves, spells, things like that. So, a basic attack wouldn't really be considered an ability, more as just a basic attack. An ability would be something along the lines of the ranged ability aimed shot. Aimed shot costs 3 stamina, but it adds 10 to your hit chance. So with aimed shot, you'd be able to, say, more successfully hit with something. Um, Another ability would be like the charge attack as your melee attack. You basically, in one move, using 3 stamina, you can move and attack at the same time. So that way, instead of using 2 actions to move and then attack, you could then use 1 action to do a move attack, saving you another action to attack. Now, your abilities are fun because you can use more than one of them during a turn. So, say you were in a tight area and there was a lot of bad guys and needed to be moving around really quickly. If you had the ability charge attack, you could use your first action charge attack to move and then attack, and you could use your second action charge attack to move and attack. So effectively, by spending 6 stamina on one turn, you could move twice and attack twice. Now, each of you guys have your own individual classes. It's not so much like Pathfinder where you pick the rogue, or you pick the druid, or you pick the fighter, or the barbarian. Your class is specific to you, but it changes and is fluid as you level up and as you choose to do new things, or as you kind of mold your character. The reason I bring that up is because each one of you, as you level up, will be getting abilities specific to your class. Now, you may have abilities similar to another player, but they're going to vary a lot. Everyone's going to have their own thing. For instance, with with Bertio, Bertio loves Dragon Ball Z, the Super Saiyan stuff. So a lot of his abilities are going to be Super Saiyan or Saiyan influenced, to give a little bit more flavor. Andy, in his character, he wants to be an alchemist, like in the anime Full Metal Alchemist. So he's going to have the ability to transmute items and make them into forms that he finds are good for him. Matt, is going to be doing a lot of cool assassin multiplying stuff, so his abilities are going to be kind of geared towards that. Russell, obviously, going to be pirate, and so all of his stuff is going to be very pirate based. And then Justin will be a Jedi. Oh, and then I forgot Nettie, of course, my favorite. She's going to be the Geomancer Elementalist, kind of controlling the elements. So all of your guys' abilities are going to be, or all of your class abilities, rather, are going to be based on what kind of character you pick. And then as we go on, if you decide, actually, I want abilities more like this or more like that, I will mold your next level abilities to kind of follow this path so that it does exactly what you want it to do. So your character is exactly the way that you want it. I think that's going to be the most fun. So how do I choose my abilities is probably the next question. Every level you'll get a ability point, and with an ability point you can spend it to learn one of your abilities. Now, you'll have your list of class specific abilities, but there's also going to be a list of abilities that are shared between all of you guys, like the melee abilities and the ranged abilities and things like that. You're free to pick as many as you'd like, up to however many ability points that you have. Like I had said, every level you get an ability point, so every level is a chance to get a new special move, or as you guys get better and better in your class, you'll get feats that kind of mold your character in a certain way. And so then every level you get to pick a new feat or ability or magic spell or whatever. But I wanted to limit how many abilities you have based on your level, so that way you didn't all start out at level 1 with, oh, okay, I'm level 1, fucking giant ass bazooka missile, kill everything, I won the campaign. No, it's not going to work like that. Your level 1 abilities are going to be pretty simple, and then as you level and level and level, it'll be more complex and stronger and things like that. So like I said, at level 1 you're going to start with 1 ability, but because you guys are going to start the game at level 5, you're going to be able to choose 5. There we are. 5 abilities from the get-go. And then every time we do a session and you guys complete some sort of meaningful quest or something, I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily a go here, go there, kill this, kill that quest. Any sort of thing that's kind of related to, the story or gameplay, or, if it's even just very engaged gambling in game, or King's Cup, things like that, you'll be able to level up, and then the next session you'll have access to another ability and things like that. And then as you guys level, I'm thinking right now at this point level 10 would be when you get your next set of abilities. I might bring it down to level 7, so that way by level 10 you haven't picked everything and then there's no flavor or anything like that. So that's to be determined still, but we'll get there. Now, all of your abilities are going to have some sort of cost related to them. Maybe your ability requires an item. Most abilities won't, but some will. But your abilities will require magic points, or mana, and stamina to cast or to use. So that's it for the first episode of What's in Jackfinder. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to text me, or you could even leave a comment on the video or whatever. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And if I feel the question relates to something that another video will require, then I will let you know that, and there'll be another video. So thanks for watching, guys, and game on!